Oh, wait a minute! Interception! A spear by Breakker!
If you come at the king, you best not miss.
Acknowledge us.
Hey, it's the Red Carpet Reign featuring TBK, the Turnbuckle King himself. We are here to talk about Monday Night Raw, the recent episode for July 17th. So it's going to be a good one, guys. It's going to be about a lot of stuff that happened on this Raw with the Wyatt 6 and a lot of stuff that happened in this episode. We got the bonus round coming up. I'm here live on YouTube and X. I will be here until the bonus round. So if you want to tune into the bonus round, which my bonus round, for those you don't know, is a subtopic off the Monday Night Raw or NXT or SmackDown, something related to that show or something in WWE for that matter. That will be after review of each show. With that being said, let's tune in. This is going to be a good one. Something you don't want to miss, something you definitely want to tune into. Before we do get into it, however, let's see who came into the ring before we begin. Tyler Helton, salute to you, man. Thanks for coming out, man. I know you always come out. I appreciate your support, first and foremost. But other than that, guys, we're going to talk about Monday Night Raw, go over each episode, go over each segment and everything of that matter. We're definitely going to see what's the next move for WWE, because a lot of stuff happened in this episode. A lot of stuff was going on, but it's definitely something we're going to talk about. We're going to tune into. So before we do begin, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, keep the notification bell on to know when I do go live and make these the Raw, SmackDowns, etc. So definitely keep that tuned. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be something we're gonna look into. I cannot wait to talk about this Raw. This is one for the ages. I will say definitely one for the ages. Something you don't want to miss out on. So that being said, we're gonna get to it shortly. Give me 1 second, guys. Get right into that. So yeah. All right, let's get back into it. Now let's talk about each Raw. Would you say here, Tyler? Sound sorry for new family. Yeah, about time, right? About time. But let's start off with this whole recent Monday Night Raw. Now we did start off. It started with Seth Rollins returning to WWE, and he talked about how he was gone. We know he has injury, but he was announced as the host of Monday Night Raw. Welcome back to, as he called it, Monday Night Rollins, which I don't think it is. But Damian Priest came out after. Seth Rollins stated how he wants to return. Not only return, but he wants to be the best, not one of the best, but the best. And he also said that he wants to reclaim the World Heavyweight Championship that he lost at WrestleMania 40. That's the first time we've seen Seth Rollins since WrestleMania. The last time we saw him, he was World Heavyweight Champion. He fought not just night one, but night two. He was involved in the Cody Rhodes, Roman storyline. He was in the tag team match night one. He lost. Then he lost the World Heavyweight Championship night two against Drew before the cash in by Damian Priest. And he wants to reclaim the title, but Damian Priest came out, interrupted him. He said, hey, Seth, welcome back. He said, welcome back. It seemed like Damian Priest getting more to of a baby face. He's transitioned to a baby face character. He also said too to Seth, hey, not only welcome back, but if anything, Seth, I want to cash in on you. He didn't want to cash in on Drew McIntyre. He was the guy cashing on because Seth, he responded by saying him and Damian are a lot alike. He said they have similarities, saying they both were in stables like Damian Judgment Day right now, Seth Rollins the Shield back in what 2012, and he said that they both cash in WrestleMania. Seth being the first, Damian recent, but he said on differences. He said he got to set Damian don't to do it on his own, and Damian said, you know what, Seth Rollins thought it was a trap by Judgment Day. Damian said, I want to wrestle you 1-on-1 for my World Heavyweight Championship because Seth Rollins was talking about how he want to climb the ladder and how he's familiar with it because he's won Money in the Bank and he would like to work his way to be back in the main event, but mainly the world title picture. And Damian said, don't have to worry about no ladders. You don't have to worry about briefcase. We're going to have a 1-on-1 match at Money in the Bank. So yes, it's been announced that Damian will defend his World Heavyweight Championship against Seth freaking Rollins at Money in the Bank. That's right. Please like, subscribe. Yeah, Tyler, I'm going to made you a mod, man. I appreciate your support. Gave you a mod. For mods, you have a privilege to control the chat. If people saying crazy stuff, spamming and all that, you guys have the right to do that. But gave you that. So please take that treat as a privilege. Some people treat the mod, being a mod as a right. It was a privilege, but I appreciate your support. As easy as someone gets a wrench, you can also lose as well. But thank you. That's right, Tyler. Please like, subscribe, share, and subscribe. You come support the channel, and I see you on a regular basis, and you comment on my shorts, videos, and live streams, et cetera, and I see consistency, I will give you a wrench at some point. But other than that, let's get back to Seth versus Damian. This match has been announced for Money in the Bank, which is July 6th in Toronto. So this kicked off Monday Night Raw. This was a good segment. But let's get on to that. Like I said, this was Seth coming back. Everybody was happy to see him come back. This was a good part of the show. But let's get on to the first match of the evening. And that first match is this. We had Io Sky versus Kiana James and Selena Vega in a triple threat match for a women's Money in the Bank qualified match. And Io Sky won. She defeated both Kiana and Selena. She hit the moonsault Kiana. There was a distraction by Liv. She came out to the ring for Dom, and Selena came out to attack Liv. And there was a whole back and forth LWO Judgment Day type of thing. And Io Sky took advantage of the distraction. She hit the moonsault Kiana in 1, 2, 3. Next thing you know, Kiana and Selena were defeated by Io. And Io will be in the women's Money in the Bank match. She's the first woman to qualify as of Monday Night Raw recent episode. So yes, that's right. This was a good story. This is going to build up between Zelina and Liv. Liv and Selena been going back and forth on social media as of last week. So this is where the story coming from. I think Liv made a comment saying I could take anybody's man or something. And Selena went back and forth with her. So they're going to have a little storyline. Expect Selena to challenge Liv Morgan for Women's World Championship at Money in the Bank as they're steaming a feud because we know Liv need a new challenger. Since Becky's gone, Rhea's still out. That's the whole thing with that. Curvin Abreu says salute to the Celtics. That's right. Celtics are your 2024 NBA World Champions. They defeated Dallas Mavericks, which was not surprising, but go Boston for Boston fans. Salute to you, though. But that is the first match that happened tonight. CeeLo, salute to you. But yeah, that was the first match of the night, the triple threat for the women's Money in the Bank match. So let's get on to the next match of the night. And the next match we have on the card for that night. The next match was, let's see, we'll talk about. We had another match. I want to say, well, other segments, I should say. I know we had the Chad Gable thing going on. He faced Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman defeated Chad Gable pinfall, and this was not just that. This also marked not just Chad losing to Braun Strowman later on that night, and also right after the match, the end of Alpha Academy. Otis got tired of Chad Gable and all the bullying. Gave him that work. That was it. I know later backstage, Chad Gable saw Otis packing up with Maxine and Akira, and Otis said, "I'm done. I'm done. I'm out. No more Alpha Academy." And Chad Gable later at night also stated that he would say, "I don't need them. I don't need to go for the Intercontinental Championship right now. I would just enter myself into the Money in the Bank qualifying match, which is announced next week, and he will go on to win Money in the Bank contract." So he made a vow that he will win that, and he's in a match next week against Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed. They announced that match too. But yeah, guys, this was a good storyline between Chad Gable and of course Otis has been steaming along for quite some time, and we knew it was gonna come to blows, and it definitely did as of the on Raw. That is it. There's no more of that. And and I want to say it's about time. It's about good time they did something with that, you know. I'm glad that it went down that way. I'm glad that Otis finally, stood up for himself and stuck it to Gable. Gable been slapping him, pushing him, whatever. And he finally gave him that work. So he definitely got it. He pushed him and he just walked out on him. But other than that, the time was now more than ever to do it. So I'm glad that Otis got fed up with Gable and he just said, you know what, this don't work for me no more.
No, brother, it doesn't work for me right now.
Doesn't work for him. He out. But what do you guys think of the whole Chad Gable thing? This is crazy. Where does Chad Gable go from here? What's the next step for him? What's the next step for Otis, Maxine, Akira? Like I said before, expect Otis and Maxine do their own thing, but Chad Gable will link up with the Creed brothers. They've been seen backstage at some Raws. He gonna reform and link up with them. He will get a new group. I will say that at least. So expect to see that happening at some given point. Do not be surprised if it goes down like that. At least I wouldn't be. But that was a good segment in the show. See what else happened on Monday Night Raw for that night. Another thing happened on Monday Night Raw. Let's talk about it too. Let's see. Like I said, this is Otis leaving as well. Well, let's talk about another segment. I know that they talk about backstage that Finn Balor took the key. Remember, he took that key from last week of Liv Morgan, the key to her hotel room, and Damien confronted him about it. He said, "Yo, why did you take that key?" He confronted Finn about it. He said, "What's going on? Why did you take that key?" That's the crazy part about it. Thing about it is, expect something wrong with Finn Balor in this Liv Morgan situation. He didn't just take it to be taking it. So I think there's more to it in that story. But it is very suspicious of what's going on. Definitely what's going on with Finn Balor. So I would like to see what the next move going to be, because this is going to be a definitely ongoing storyline wise thing. Definitely that. I don't see why it wouldn't be. We're going to see what happens next with the whole Judgment Day thing at all. Tyler said, "I got questions with what's going on with Drew McIntyre. I think it's part of storyline, but we see happening with Drew McIntyre quiet WWE, but he lead off social media too." Yeah, we're gonna get into that in a second. Matter of fact, you must read my mind. I was just about to talk about Drew McIntyre. And yes, Drew McIntyre, he He was going to come out and he was going to talk, and he just said, "I quit." He said, "I quit. I'm out. I'm done." He came to the ring. That was it. He didn't really saying much anything. He just left. And when he left, it was wild because he didn't make any difference. I thought he was gonna come out and complain. Now, Tyler, you said that you think he's going to. You say you think he's going to complain. I mean, he's going to be done. Drew McIntyre is not going to quit. He deleted social media for now, storyline wise, which he did. But the thing about Drew is, Drew will come back because we gotta remember, as far as Drew goes, it will not be done. I would say what's gonna happen with Drew is Drew McIntyre. He's gonna show up at SmackDown to attack CM Punk. That's how we're gonna see him again, and it could be a possibility. Could be a possibility because he's sick of CM Punk screwing him. We know that CM Punk screwed him at not just that Clash at the Castle with the referee. We know he screwed him at WrestleMania. He even screwed him in the Money in the Bank qualifying. I mean, I'm sorry, that match that with Jey Uso won. When him and Jey Uso had a match. He's gonna show up at SmackDown to get back at CM Punk. He will come back. Just he's gonna take storyline time off right now. He will be back nonetheless. I do see Drew McIntyre showing up in the WWE ring again, but he had to cut off the whole, social media along storyline. But he will be back, and you can even maybe see him switch brands. Maybe he goes to SmackDown. Maybe Drew leaves Raw and he goes SmackDown, similar to a Rey Mysterio, similar to a Jey Uso. We've seen this happen before. Remember Rey Mysterio went from Raw to SmackDown. Remember Jey Uso went from SmackDown to Raw. Maybe Drew switched brands. Maybe that'll be the case. May not. It could go down that way, And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler as far as that goes.
And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
So that could be the very well case with Drew McIntyre too. Could be. But we'll see what happens next with Drew McIntyre. Since he's now on social media, pay attention to Friday Night SmackDown and see how things are going to go down with Drew. And since CM Punk will be in Chicago for this SmackDown, which I'm going to, by the way, we'll be going to that SmackDown in Chicago. Drew could very well attack CM Punk backstage or attack him out of nowhere. He's going to get his revenge on Punk. He's going to get revenge on him. And then they're going to set up a match to have at SummerSlam or something like that. It's going to be a big match. And that right there, what I just said, is undisputed.
And that is undisputed.
So let's see. What else you guys got to say about that? Jose Duarte, salute to you, said Otis will break Chad. Drew said to Triple I quit. He did. He definitely did. He went backstage. Rashi Sign said knock knock. Jose Duarte said congratulations by Jay. Yeet. Yep. Yeet. 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 Yeah, you guys. Let's get those likes up though. Let's move forward on our Monday Night Raw. What else happened that night? Oh, another good thing happened. We had Sami Zayn come out. He is the Intercontinental Champion. He said since he's done with Chad Gable, he defeated him. He got that under his belt. He's ready to move on for new challenges. Next thing you know, we got Braun Breaker come to the ring. He says, Sammy, you know why I'm here. You know what I'm capable of doing. I'm coming for your Intercontinental Championship. Then Sheamus interrupted Braun, said, no, fella. I'm going to come out here. I want to win the Intercontinental Championship, fella. So that's what he wanted to do. And next thing you know, we had a match later on announced that it'll be Sheamus versus Braun Breaker. Whoever won got the right to face Sammy in disqualification. Very good match, though. Very good match. Match of the night. Match of the night. I like this match a lot. I meant to say, and Braun Breakers is getting better and better in the ring. He's getting better and better in the ring. I liked how this went down. We know that this is how the match went on. Braun was putting on those spears, and Sheamus was doing banger after banger after banger after banger, hitting the white noise. Then we know we got a disqualification due to Ludwig Kaiser, a rival of Sheamus, attacking him. He attacked him outside the ring. He was ready to give him that work. Remember, he attack him, he put him on the steel steps, he runs the circle, then he does the drop kick. But he gave him that work in the middle of when Ludwig Kaiser was going to give Sheamus that work. He got it interrupted by Mr. Braun Breaker. We think they're going to team up. Since they're both heels taking on Sheamus. Kaiser was wrong. He ended up getting that work, and he really got that serious work. And I mean, this kind of work. Wow, you got that work that you don't put mess with.
Bye-bye, bitch.
Before he got the bye-bye, before he got that part, he definitely got one of these work that made him go into like, dang, he really got that work, man. So the work, I mean, is just, oh man, it was just all over the place. He really, I mean, I can't explain it so good. He got that work.
Get that work, son.
And work, I mean, is this kind of work that happened on Monday Night Raw. He got serious work. And he got this kind of work.
Oh, wait a minute! Interception! A spear by Breaker!
That kind of work. That was just game. That was game. See who came into the ring. Some more people showed up to the ring. Brilliance Gilbreth, salute to you. That's right, Yeet. Salute to the greatest chat on YouTube, no doubt about it. Jose said Breaker is best like his dad, Scott Steiner. Well, his dad is Rick Steiner, actually. Scott Steiner, you mean Big Papa Pump is his uncle. So you mean he's like his uncle. But I get what you mean, though. I get your lingo. Beast. Yep, Rick is his dad, exactly. WWE. Yeah, I want to talk about that. The ring ropes were very, very, very flimsy for the past couple weeks. That needs to be talked about. I noticed that too. First that Clash at the Castle, now this. Yeah, there was something going on with them ropes. Because Braun had botched the rope thing. He had the issue there. And it just got wild. But yeah, definitely they need to do something with that. They definitely need to do something with that ring issue. But Braun Breaker has been putting on great matches. Expect this feud to continue. The Braun Breaker versus Sheamus is not over. We know Sheamus versus Kaiser is not over. So those three are going to have a little feud with each other. Because see, Braun, what I like about Braun, he's an old-fashioned heel. He's coming for anybody. He don't need nobody helping him. He'll even take on another heel in the name of Ludwig Kaiser. He does not care. So we may get a heel feud between those two for all we know. But this was definitely a good setup of what they got going on. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with Braun Breaker next. He is literally the future of WWE. Brilliana said he was my pick for Money in the Bank, but now he sits in the IC title picture. Yeah, the IC title picture is where he's aiming for. He wants to be Intercontinental Champion, and he very well could win the Intercontinental Championship at some point. We don't know exactly when, but he very well could win that at some point in his very early young WWE career. Brilliance Gilbert said Rick Steiner is definitely a beast. He was the NWA Television Champion. Huge feud with Tully Blanchard. I talked about that in my Best Television Championship. So you are right about that, Brilliance Gilbert.
And I'm awesome!
Yeah, that's true. Rick Steiner is a former NWA Television Champion, and also Scott Steiner, his uncle, is a former WCW World Champion. Jose Duarte said, "What do you think will happen to the bloodline when Roman comes back?" Good question. I know a lot of eyebrows raised when Roman coming back, especially now we see Seth Rollins come back. I believe it's going to be Roman versus Solo. They're gonna have a few. If you notice on SmackDown, Jose, Solo's been mocking Roman. He been saying he's the head of the table. He's the tribal chief. He went as far as doing Roman's signature moves, which is the spear, and even copied off the old Shield when him and the other Bloodline guys, which is Tonga guys, did the triple powerbomb on the announce table. So they're setting up a Roman versus Solo, and Roman is set to have a huge babyface run. So keep an eye out for that. Tyler said, "I think Braun Breaker's the best spear." Is crazy. Yeah, I like his spear even better than Roman's. I agree. He had a chance to see all spears and you put them all together. The absolute spear, the best spear in the business. Yes, I love it. War Games match. Yeah, I made a video about that. Bloodline versus Bloodline 2.0. Yep, it will be a Civil War Part 2. Civil War Part 2, I call. Remember this last year, Money in the Bank last year was Civil War Part 1. Remember Roman Solo versus the Usos. So we have just have another Civil War Part 2. Max Power said, "Welcome to the ring." Max Power said, "Need to change Braun Breaker to Steiner. Don't need to give him Kurt Hennig boy treatment." You right on that. I don't like. I like Braun Breaker's character, but the Breaker, I really think he should be Steiner. Let's keep it real. The Steiners are Hall of Famers. They're in the Hall of Fame. We in a new era, new regime. Let him go off his history. I mean, they're doing it with other wrestlers. Let's do it with Braun Breaker as well. Let's call him Braun Steiner. Because his real name is Bronson Steiner. His real name is Bronson. That's his real name. It's just Braun for short. Ira, Faith, Villa, Roman, and Akua. Welcome to the ring. You said, "I hate Braun Breaker. He's a pathetic wrestler, but I want John Cena." What's so pathetic about Braun Breaker? Why don't you like Braun Breaker? Why do you hate him so much? That's a strong word to describe somebody. Why do you hate Braun Breaker? What you don't like his in-ring moveset? You don't like his character? His promos boring? What? Jose Duarte said, "Do you see Cody lose the title at all?" Nah, I thought he was gonna lose to AJ Styles at Clash at the Castle since it was an I Quit match. AJ did a fake retirement angle, but I don't see Cody losing for maybe a few more months. He'll have it on longer, maybe that could be the case. Really honestly, you have to embrace change, Ira. Yeah, Cena is one of the GOAT. Braun could be someday. Yeah, Braun got to pass Roman Reigns before he gets to Cena. So yeah, he got a way to go. So let's talk about the new Bray family. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a second. I'm gonna talk about that later on. I just want to go over the rest of the show, Tyler. We'll get to that in a second. Max Power said the tag team titles need more love. WWE never gives them any love, and I'm a true fan. For the Raw brand, yes, I agree. They need to get the belts off Truth and Miz and put it on like AOP or somebody. But you got a point there. SmackDown, same thing. They're working to get it off A-Town Down Under, but I think that's what they're trying to do. And I do agree there are a lot of tag teams in WWE, both Raw and SmackDown, and we do need some more competition. So good point, Max Power. Jose Duarte, Truth is so awesome. Yeah, I like Awesome Truth's tag team, but it's time to get the belts off them boys. But that's my opinion because they held it for a few months now. But let's get on to the rest of the show. Let's get on. And we're going to go to the main. Well, we're going to get to a little segment here. We know that Liv Morgan also took Dominic's vest. So got it back. He unzipped it. Very questionable. Damian Priest looked at Dom, looked at Liv, saying, "Can you leave him alone?" And she said, and Liv, you know how Liv do. She was we call side chick Liv, as was stated, I heard earlier. I'm gonna coin the term stand for you good bread. Yep, I'm gonna call it that. But she definitely is a side chick Liv. That's how she's acting. But this was a good segment. We're gonna only see what happens with Liv and Mr. Damian Priest, and of course Dom and Liv. See where that goes. At least till Rhea Ripley comes back. We'll at least see what happens later on. But this is a good segment. But let's get to the main event. We know we'll get to the Bray Wyatt family. Of course, the bonus round. We had a triple threat match for the men's money in the bank qualifying match. Jey Uso Yeet defeated both Finn Balor and Rey Mysterio in the match. Very good main event. It was a main event for Raw. Very good main event. We saw that Judgment Day interfered on Finn Balor's behalf. We saw JD. We saw the boy Dominic Mysterio. You know, they attacked Rey Mysterio. Rey attacked Dom. Expect that feud to be reignited. Dom versus his dad, Rey Mysterio. You know, we saw all of that. And we saw Finn Balor try to take advantage, but Jay capitalized. He hit him with that frog splash. It was a great move. It's like when Finn did the coup de grace on Ray, immediately Jay did the splash on top of Finn. 1, 2, 3, yeet. Jey Uso is the first man in WWE to qualify for this year's Men's Money in the Bank. He will be one of the participants in this match. Some may even say he may win it, but that's a contrary to popular belief. But yeah, this was a very good main event. Very good main event. So you guys think of that? Yes. Very good. Very, very good. Very good main event. I like how that went down. And of course, afterwards, we finally saw the debut of yes. We saw Uncle Howdy and his people come back. And we are talking about the stable that we talking about for weeks. We already know the ones that is talked about. We are talking about, yes, Wyatt 6. Wyatt 6, guys. That is the debut of them guys tonight. The name is called Wyatt 6. That's the name of the stable. So they debuted last night. This was the Fireflies after Jey Uso won his match. We had 5 minutes left into Raw. It was right before it went off. They showed the cartage that they left backstage. We saw what they left back there. We saw what they was doing. We saw a little bit of everything. They was literally not playing around. They was all over the place. Very, very good production by WWE. Very good introduction to the new stable that we've been asking for quite some time. Very, very well put together. And that was most definitely undisputed way to end Monday Night Raw. Definitely good, though.
And that is undisputed.
So, yes, I really enjoyed this Monday Night Raw. And, of course, the ending. Because I was at the point where if they don't debut Wyatt 6, I'm done. I'm tired of it. Sick of QR codes. I said that last week. So, definitely good, though. Definitely good way to close out Raw. And now we know that Raw went from just being great to awesome to extraordinary. Literally that quick. Well, let's see you guys in the ring think about that. Max Power said they need to just build up a division, not just throwing people together and call them a team. No hate on Awesome Truth. I agree. Need legitimate tag teams, not just a random pairing. More teams like, the current women's tag team champions, Alba Fry and Isla Dawn, a real tag team's been together for a while. Something like that, proper build, for example. Brutally Honest Gilbert said they need to make Money in the Bank extended to the tag team division. If you win a briefcase, you should be able to pick a partner and go for the cash-in. That's not a bad idea. I may have to talk about that. Max Power said, Mommy, live. It's greater than live. Mommy's greater than live. Yeet. Max Power said, I'm not a big J fan. I understand the love from the crowd. I just don't think he's at that level. Yeah, see, we thought he has the star power of Max, and he has the Yeet thing going. But every time Jey Uso was supposed to get over in a big match, unfortunately, they don't capitalize on it. He ended up losing. He ended up taking an L in the big match. So, yeah, I don't think he's at it anymore. He was, but not anymore. Figure 4 TV. Check out this Figure 4 TV channel, wrestling content. It's Mr. Goodbread. He talks about old school classic wrestling content. He talks about golden age era wrestling. Check that out. Puts out very good content. Very good encyclopedia wrestling history about the old school golden age of wrestling. Jay is the most successful loser I ever saw. LA Knights a close second. Yeah, over guys that are over with the crowd and do not get over when it count most. Wyatt sick is looking awesome. Yeah, about time. I was giving up on them. Can't believe they got. Yeah, they did Gable dirty. K Green said, "Hey, what's up? Salute to you. Welcome to the ring." You said I missed it. Yeah, very best Raw. Yeah, one of the best Raws. High spotter Raw. True, I agree. Yep. Yeah, definitely. Undertaker wanted Bray to take that spot, but Undertaker had RIP Bray. Yeah. Yeah, Bray was supposed to be the top. Yeah, right. But yeah, guys, I'm going to give my review of Raw before I get to the bonus round, which is the YS6, which I will talk about. So, after all, everything mostly covered here on Monday Night Raw and everything I talked about mostly, I think the other thing, a couple things I didn't mention. We had Carlito versus Dragon Lee. Carfield deleted Dragon Lee due to distraction. We had Caden Carter and Katana Chance defeat Damage Control. We had that match going on as well. I say not the biggest highlight, and I just want to mention it. Then, of course, main event here. But let's talk about the Raw review. So let's get into that right now before we enter the bonus round here. So on Monday Night Raw, the review, I give it 5 out of 5. Very, very good Raw. Best of the year. One of the best Raws of the year. No doubt about it. I love how they did this Raw. I love how it was constructed. I love how it was done. The ending was good. We all knew that six was going to come out. We didn't know how and when, but I'm glad they finally made their highly anticipated debut on this Monday Night Raw. The QR codes, we've been waiting. We were patient, and we finally got it. So that's a good thing too. But definitely, I cannot wait to see what the next move's going to be on Raw. We are heading to Money in the Bank. Now, Money in the Bank, there's going to be qualified matches next week, as I explained the matches earlier. We are Money in the Bank 2 weeks away from this Saturday. So we only got 2.5 weeks away from this PLE. WWE, we know, is on a roll. Nonstop after nonstop, banger after banger after banger after banger. But PLE, not just WWE, Raw, and SmackDown, but also NXT, also been on fire. If you guys are in NXT content, I do that too. I'm going to cover, matter of fact, NXT tomorrow morning. We'll be covering that as well. So don't miss out on that. But this was a great Monday Night Raw. Great Raw. I liked how this was ended. I like how it's constructed. A lot of good storyline, a lot of things building, and I cannot wait to see who win the qualifying matches for men's and women's divisions next week. And of course, who's going to be all the participants in Money in the Bank, and of course, who will win the briefcases for men's and women's Money in the Bank. We will have a new Mr. Money in the Bank and a new Mrs. Money in the Bank. And whatever championship they cash in on will be interesting. And I know at the end of the day, whoever do cash in, we will hear these words. We're going to hear this word at some point. We have a cash in, whatever brand, whatever title it's going to be. We know that at some point, we're going to hear these words being uttered.
World Heavyweight Champion!
Or WWE Champion, whatever title would be. You guys get the point, though. Let's see what you guys got to say. Max Power said, I am excited to see what they do with the new Wyatt faction. I know it will take time to build them up, but looking out of the gate. Good point. Figure 4 TV said, don't forget Finn B could have ran with the demon character. I would like to see if that comes back. I know Finn Balor said previously that character was dead, or is that because Vince McMahon want that character dead? Max Power said Raw was excellent. I am holding out hope for Gable and New Alpha Academy. I can't wait for that. I told it's going to be Creed Brothers and Chad Gable, the new formed Alpha Academy. YS6 Attack Gunther said Ron's Chad, right? Um, I know Chad. I don't know about Seth and Gunther. That I don't know. So I looked here. I know I saw Chad here. I don't know if they got other. I don't know if they got the other ones there. Could be Seth do like he was attacked. Gunther, I'm not sure. I don't think Gunther was even on Raw. Yes, Raw is definitely 5 out of 5. I thought it was Braun, Gable, JD, bro, Love, and Triple H. It was hard to see. That was hard to see, and that's how WWE wants to set it up. They want us to be mysterious, and guess who it is? With that being said, this is the end of the WWE Raw Results reaction. The highlights at the Clash at the Castle. We are going to enter the bonus round, guys. So if you're on X, come over to YouTube. We will end it there. But stay tuned. We still here. We're going to talk about the Wyatt 6-6. So let's talk more about it. We're going to get to that in a second, guys. Give me a couple minutes and I will get this ready for you guys. All right, all right. We're here at the bonus round. Bonus round. We're going to talk about what to expect from the Wyatt 6-6. We are back at the bonus round. We begin. Now we know that the Wyatt 6-6 debuted at Monday Night Raw last night after highly anticipation from the fans and everybody. We all want to know where was it going to go next with being with the Wyatt 6-6. We know we expected a lot of stuff from them. We know that we want to see them show up, and now we're glad that they're here. So that's definitely something we're going to look more into. And since they're here now, what do we expect? I mean, it could be a number of things to expect from the Y66. We know that they debuted at the end of Raw. We know that there's 6 members. Look, you got the Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy, Nikki Cross. We got Joe Gacy. We got Eric Rowan, and we also got, who was the 5th person? I'm missing something. Oh, it's on tip of my tongue. I'm forgetting one person, but it's those 5. Those 5 will be the Wyatt 6-6. I heard Braun Strowman was supposed to be a part of it. I guess not. That's what I believe it to be, but I guess not. I don't know. I thought he was going to be part of it. I guess I was wrong, but I know it's these 5 right now, and they just left carnage after carnage backstage. And I like how these were debuted because this is going to be a very tough faction in WWE. We know we got the Judgment Day. We know we got, of course, Judgment Day. We got Damage Control's on its way out. You know, we still got the LWO. We still have what's the other one? The Final Testament. There's a little minor stables, but this will be a major stable. So let's be honest. That's what it's going to be. This is going to be a good stable because my thing is, who will Wyatt 6-6 target first? They could target anybody at any given time. I mean, these guys are not going to play around. These guys could target anybody. They could come for anybody. He could do anything. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. Do not be keep an eye on who they target. Now we know that they came in the middle during Jey Uso's match after he won the men's Money in the Bank qualifying match. We know that. Triple H definitely won. Mass Power said since they can't get rid of tag team division, would be a good idea being 3-man tag teams. Oh, you mean the trios like AEW? Not a bad idea. I don't know how they will figure that in. That will have to probably be they probably could figure that in. He didn't write a letter to Braun, so he's not one. We're just mixing Alexa. Are these guys brand exclusive? Good question. Figure 4 TV. I don't know if they're brand exclusive from what my research and everything I looked up for the Wyatt 6-6. I don't think they are per se, because they could very well show up on SmackDown. They very well could show up on them too. Because remember, no, I take that back. The Wyatt 6, they are on the Raw brand. They said, for what I read, they are supposed to be Raw exclusive, and we know it's Uncle Howdy, Eric Rowan, Dexter Lumis, Joe Gacy, and Nikki Cross, and of course Alexa may show up too. And they said the group is a successor to the Bray Wyatt's original Wyatt family. So this is what this group is about. They are the successor to the original Wyatt family, which is Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan. So yes, they are exclusive to Raw. That's your if that answers your question, Figure 4 TV. Yes, Josh, they are exclusive to Raw. Thanks for coming to the ring, by the way. They are Raw branded. They are not going to be on SmackDown. We saw the QR codes on all shows, but very well could be just Raw exclusive, and that's exactly what they are. And Uncle Howdy, of course, is the leader. So this is going to be interesting seeing what they're going to do with the Wyatt 6. Now Now, my question I asked before is who are they going to target first? I would say they may come after Jey Uso. Remember, Jey Uso started with the Fireflies and tweeting back and forth, and it seemed like Mr. Jey Uso's a little scared now. Remember, he said this after Raw was over, backstage exclusive with Kathy Kelly. This is what he said.
You saw the end of the Raw too? I mean, I don't want no smoke with them. I mean, for all I care, they can have the Fireflies back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jey Uso wants no smoke with the YS66. He don't want none. He don't want with the YS6. He don't want no part of it. He said they can have the Fireflies back. That's how bad it got. He wants no part of that. No way, no how. So they're gonna definitely come after Jey Uso. That I showed that played that clip because they're going to come after him first. He will be the first target, I believe, of them. And with that being said, not only that, what effect will YS6 have on WWE? I think it'll be a big effect. Did you guys know that they already have T-shirts for this stable? Let us in. They already got branded T-shirts. They already got this made. They have their logo and everything. I think they'll have a big effect for WWE. And these shirts going to sell. These shirts will sell. It may be top seller for the rest of the year before 2024 is over. So, yeah, definitely this will be a big effect on WWE. They're going to be a very popular stable. They're going to be someone they're to be reckoned with. So keep an eye out for YS66, not just them on television, on social media, but also merchandise. This is going to be a very marketed group because they have a logo. They have the Let Us In, in tribute to, the Fiend Bray Wyatt, RIP, let me in. So this is going to be something very, very, very important because, like I said, they already lay waste to people. Let's keep it real. They lay waste to Chad Gable. They lay waste to other people. They already making noise already. So them having their own branded T-shirt, they're gonna definitely have their own effect. They're gonna have an effect on WWE branding. I'm not gonna deny that not one bit. They're going to get into it with not just Jey Uso but others as well. Anybody they see in their way, they're going to have problems with. Anybody that come at their way. Because look, I like that logo. I don't know if you guys see that logo. Look, you got the 6'6", you got WYATT in honor of Bray Wyatt, the YS6, they got the bird. They have been working on this concept, the branding, everything for quite some time. Because remember, we didn't see Nikki Cross on TV for a while. We didn't see Dustin Loomis on TV for a while. Joe Gacy came from NXT, and he wasn't on there for a while. We're setting up for YS6 right now. They're all set up for the stable and the branding. This will be a very popular stable, the most popular stable in WWE. Bigger than Judgment Day, bigger than LWO, bigger than Damage Control, bigger than the Final Testament and the rest of the stables in WWE. They'll be bigger than all of those groups combined. They will be the top one. They will be the top stable. They will sell out merchandise. They will even go as far to maybe outselling Cody Rhodes, the current WWE champion, the American Nightmare. They may even outsell him for that matter. So you got to keep an eye on that. YS66, they got merchandise right now. And I guarantee you, right now, as I'm talking about this branding, this T-shirt, they probably already sold 1,000 T-shirts already. Because this T-shirt was just announced and this was online. People are going to wear this shirt. And I'm not going to lie, this is a nice looking shirt. I may want to get this shirt myself. I'm not even trying to market WWE. I'm not no branding or anything to help promote. I'm not doing anything of a sort. No promoting, no branding, no nothing. I'm just saying I like the way this shirt looks. I like the logo and everything. This is a very marketable brand. This is something that could easily catch a wrestler's attention that's into the YS6. If you like Uncle Howdy, if you like any of them guys. So I would definitely be on board to buy this. The shirt looks dope. And I think they'll have that big of an effect, meaning that they're going to be cultural all over wrestling. This will be similar to hey, who knows? It may be similar to a Bullet Club, NWO type of thing, DX type of thing, Judgment Day, or even a Bloodline. There'll be something of that sort. There'll be something of that sort. This is a very big brand, and we know that people like Uncle Howdy. So that's the way I seen it. But this is gonna be a dope thing. This is really gonna be dope. So keep an eye out for these people that is in Fire 6 and Monday Night Raw. Because people are scared. Jay Uso is scared already. What you guys got to say about that in the ring? Figure 4 TV said now he's doubling down. You said Firefly was yours. That's right. He did say that. He was talking trash on social media. Now he said, I don't want no part of that. Yep, that's crazy. Judgment Day versus Wyatt 6 will be cool. I would like to see that. That would be dope. Or Wyatt 6 versus Bloodline. We could do that too. Well, Bloodline got 3 guys, so maybe not. Maybe not. But this is going to be very creative for WWE. And I'm glad. And too, I'm glad to see Uncle Howdy back, which is Bo Dallas. I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he's back at WWE. We haven't seen that man for quite some time. I'm glad he's back. And of course, the rest of the members, because we haven't seen him in quite some time. So definitely, this is going to be very good for WWE and everybody. Like I said, if you thought WWE couldn't step it up even more, they stepped up much, much, much more. So I'm not denying that at all, but this is a great concept of this branding. Great concept of the stable. Like you said, you guys already talking about fantasy matches, feuds, long-term feuds too. The key of the name of the game is long-term booking. Because let's like I said, this is your Wyatt 6. You got Bo Dallas, the leader, Nikki Cross at the bottom, Eric Rowan in the middle. Then you have Dexter Lumis on the right-hand side and Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy is the one that was on NXT and wrestling with main roster. Eric Rowan was brought back. Remember, he was released by WWE, and he even had a little short run at AEW, a one-off match. Now he's back with the company. So these people are going to be very, very good people for Wyatt 6 to be successful. And of course, maybe Alexa Bliss will be the second girl into it. But these 5 are going to definitely do their thing. So salute to them, and I'm glad they're back in WWE. And I'm glad that they continue to honor the legacy of Bray Wyatt with Wyatt 6. They said it's a successor to the Wyatt family, the original Wyatt family. And there will be no Braun Strowman as well. Facts, take my money, Josh. I'm all in. Imagine Don running for his life. Yeah, I know, right? No pun intended. AEW, yeah. AEW dropped the ball and everything. Finn can bring back Demon Can. Demon, that's yeah. Or yeah, he can bring back his old Demon character. Yep, I would love to see that. Figure 4 TV said, why AEW keep booking them big ass arenas, them big arenas, knowing they're going to see 1,002 people. I don't know, because whatever they're trying to do, whatever they're trying to do, it's just not working. And it doesn't work right now for what wrestling's doing. It doesn't work.
No, brother, it doesn't work for me right now.
It doesn't work. And some of you AEW fans, if you don't like what I'm saying, that they have trouble seeing people, you could just cry. You can cry all about all you want.
Don't cry me a river.
Yeah, so AEW is definitely struggling in the ticket and arena section. So I don't get that either. Josh, ain't that what they called? Yeah, but definitely, guys, this is going to be a very good stable. This stable is going to be it's going to be a force to be reckoned with. These guys are going to make noise everywhere they go. We are going to see them long term. I don't think it's going to be a short term thing. Everybody's on board. You got the right creative minds. You got Triple H and the rest of the creative team. You got the right people in this stable. I think it's a win-win for everybody. The fans are definitely behind it. We want to see what's going to go next. It'll be a win-win for everybody on WWE and definitely on the Raw brand. I can't wait to see what's going to go next with these guys. I can't wait to see. It's definitely going to be good. Y66, like I said, that logo is amazing. I just got to take that again. I like that logo. And I like what these guys are going to do. These guys are ready, and they're going to take anybody and anybody that they can at any given cost. So keep an eye out for the YS6, and they will be on Raw exclusive. Zone 864 TV, salute to you, bro. Demon King, I guess. Yeah, Demon King, yeah. Yes, Demon King, not Demon King, but yeah, we get what you're saying though. We get the point. But I would love to see what's going to happen next with Y66 because they're going to attack anybody. And like I said, I believe they're going to attack first Jay Uso because he mocked the Fireflies. Even though he's doubling back now, he's being scary. He know what they're capable of. Everybody knows what they're capable of. Just the first merry-go-round, and they don't want no part of that. And they all know at some given point, if you do come the wrong way with the YS6, as a matter of time, you gonna get that work, whether you like it or not. That work will be coming.
You about to get that work, son.
I can't wait to see what's the next move going to be for the YS6. This is only the beginning, and expect them to make a big reference to screwing Jay Uso at Money in the Bank when he's climbing the ladder to get the briefcase. Expect them to screw other superstars, not just at Money in the Bank, later Monday Night Raws, or even maybe not just Money in the Bank, SummerSlam. They're going to be the stable that's going to screw somebody over at some given point. So keep an eye out on that. John said, any prediction on this year's Money in the Bank winner? If I had to guess, I would say Carmelo Hayes. Remember, Carmelo Hayes is going to be on this SmackDown qualifying match in a triple threat against Randy Orton and Tama Tonga. That will be this Friday, and I see Melo win that match. If Melo wins Friday and he's in the Money in the Bank, he's my top pick for the men's Money in the Bank. Women's, I don't know so much so yet. I got to see who else is going to qualify, what other match is going to happen this week on SmackDown. But I got Carmelo Hayes as of right now. So you guys let me know who you got right now for men's Money in the Bank to be the winner. Jay Uso, we don't see that happening. No, he's going to get screwed by the YS6. But I do see Carmelo having a better shot to winning the Money in the Bank contract. So I will see more of him having an opportunity to win. Way more than Jay Uso. But yeah, this is going to be a very good stable. I am very happy about this, very excited. I cannot wait to see what these guys are going to do. This is going to be it's going to be a masterpiece type of thing. I see this being a masterpiece, a very, very good masterpiece of a stable. Very good masterpiece. I don't think anything's short of spectacular when it comes to YS6. CM Punk. CM Punk, he could be the first 3-time winner, but he's entering a feud with Drew. And I feel like if CM Punk does try to qualify for anything or get close to anything, I can't see Drew McIntyre not stopping him, as he's been screwing Drew over. Drew's gonna try to screw him back. So that's a good idea, but I don't see it happening with Drew McIntyre being on a having a goal to get back to CM Punk for what he's done to him, especially at Clash at the Castle. So that's a good theory, but I don't see his name being at the top of my list of winning. Drew McIntyre is going to get involved some way, somehow. But like I said, definitely good theory, though. I would love to see what's going to happen next with Mr. With the Money in the Bank. Makes sense. Figure 4 TV said exactly they might be having a match on the card. Drew and Punk have a match on a card, and if it don't, I think that it may end a disqualification or no count out. It could be a 2-match run. I can see Drew and Punk having 2 matches, maybe one at Money in the Bank, and it ends in no disqualification or whatever the case may be, no contest. They're going to have it again for SummerSlam, and I think that'll be the big moneymaker match. Or they just have a one-off match at SummerSlam, because this is definitely a long-term feud and long-term booking between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. I definitely see that's where the angle's going with it. Figure 4 TV said Melo in the bank. Yeah, I got Melo. Melo gonna win. I got Melo winning. He's a good pick. I got Melo winning. I had Braun, but now Melo. Man, that's undisputed right there.
And that is undisputed.
So Melo could very well win Money in the Bank this year. Yeah, guys. Yeah, this is a good bonus round. I'm very happy about what they're gonna do with YS6. I'm glad they debuted. I'm glad we still had interest in it. Why it was very, very less interest left had they not debuted on Raw. I'm glad it's still there. I'm glad that WWE did not pull the trigger on this one. I'm glad they kept it going. They didn't want to pull the rug from under us. So I'm very glad for how this went down. So this is going to be very interesting stable because, like I said, if you look again, these are the people that's in the stable. These particular people, or 5 people, these are the people that's going to be running this stable. The Bray Wyatt's brother, Bo, Eric Rowan, Nikki Cross, Dexter Lumis, Joe Gacy. And these guys are definitely going to make noise on Monday Night Raw. So let's not forget about that. And these guys well-deservedly needs to do that. It's going to be amazing. Definitely going to be amazing how they run this one. And I can't wait to see what the next move going to be for YS6. Because YS6 is you better get ready. Because YS6 is not playing with you guys. They are not playing any games. They're going to come for anybody at any given time. Just say good to see Dexter get a change in the character. So am I. Because I was concerned about him. I thought he was going to get maybe released due to budget cuts. I thought his name, Apollo Crews, had been on there. Apollo's been on TV. He's on SmackDown for the past couple of weeks. And now Dexter Lumis is in this stable because he wasn't doing anything before that. Joe Gacy was on NXT. This is his promotion to the main roster. And Nikki Cross is back on TV. They all want to do another. Eric Rowan wasn't even with WWE, and Bray and Bo Dallas. I'm sorry, Uncle Howdy. We haven't seen him in a while, but definitely we're gonna see what's going on. But definitely see what the stable going to bring to the table because they are going to break it. They are going to break it. They are going to make noise. They're gonna do what they can to make sure that this brand of YS6 gets off. They're gonna make sure that this brand, lets people know that you don't mess with them, especially Jey Uso. He's going to pay more than anybody else. But I'm glad that all these characters are involved. They're definitely going to help Y6 be successful. And they're going to help WWE be higher and higher where it should be. So I'm very happy to see what the next move is going to be for the Y6. Definitely. I can't wait to see what the next move is going to be. And that's all I have for the YS66. This was the bonus round, guys. What to expect from the YS66. Debuted at Monday Night Raw. At the end of Raw, right after Jey Uso's victory. They are Raw branded, 5 members, maybe more later on. But I'm very intrigued and very excited. We already was on the edge of our seat with WWE alone. With Raw and SmackDown, this just makes it even much more sweeter. So you guys let me know in the live chat and in the comment section below what you think of this recent Monday Night Raw, and also the bonus round, what to expect from the new stable that debuted on Monday Night Raw, YS66. Soon to videos will pop up. One will be Clash at the Castle Scotland main event review. Second video will be Clash at the Castle 2024 final predictions match card. Thank you all again for your support. We are here going strong, 1,623, road to 2,000. Thank you all. Like, subscribe, keep the notification bell on. And until then, it is OUT.